ahead and tell me about what you guys did.
Okay, so we observed at the Rehab Center, which is part of the Broyhill Wellness Complex.
Okay, right.
We observed outpatient orthopedic therapy or physical therapy, as well as occupational and aquatic therapy. And one of the reasons we really enjoyed our experience at the Rehab Center was because of the widespread, the diversity of the patients that the PTs there were able to accommodate.
So what are some examples of people that you'd see on a daily basis?
You'd see, I would say most of geriatric patients, but they had a neuro gym and like ortho gym, and they had occupational therapy also. So you were able to see a bunch of different types of therapy being performed, and I mean it was mostly to me geriatric, and then like the worker population.
Okay.
But you see some athletes in there from that state. And,
right.
I don't know. It was just cool because you could see so many different kinds of therapy. Really.
And in the same token, with the different patients that we had, you could see different like old school techniques of looking at these people and working with them. And we also seen guys that had just got out of school, like Chris, who used really straight by the book, used the correct terminology, and it lets you know exactly how to go about it and why this helps and why we're doing this. So it really helped us out.
Did you guys find that one was more effective than another, I mean, in terms of the approaches that the therapists made?
I like listening to the older therapists. They kind of have a better idea of, they had their own way of doing things, which is interesting because that's going to be more diverse than what you see every day, which is a lot of the book stuff. But it was helpful to really listen to everybody.
Sure.
Plus we find that the older therapists have a very expansive knowledge of anatomy and physiology and just working with so many different patients over the years.
Right.
And so they were able to help sort of, educate the observer. Especially if the observer was very engaged and assertive in questioning them.
I gotcha. So would that be part of the recommendations you'd give to anyone that would shadow at this site? Would be to try to get involved?
Yeah, you get in what you, or you get out what you put in, I should say. So you want to be assertive with your observational experience.
Yeah, definitely go in and from the get-go, just let them know that you're there to watch. You're not there to just sit in the background, and you're not a janitor. That we're there to help you, but also to take something away from it.
Sure.
If you walk in and you don't learn anything, it's kind of up to yourself to do that.
Right. Very cool. Any tips you'd give to anyone that wanted to work at this site then?
I would just say, I mean, this is our list of things you have to do before you observe. So you have to get the paperwork done. But because you have to ask the physical therapist to observe like each patient that they're working with, you really need to be assertive, pretty much. I mean, don't be afraid to go ask them. It kind of feels weird at first, like you're bothering them because they're at their desk and ask them. But I think as long as you're assertive and stuff like that, you'll be fine.
I think most importantly, the Rehab Center is a pretty hot site for practicum observation. So if there's one thing I could impart on anyone interested in observing there, it would be to get in touch with the supervisor, Alicia. She's right there. You have her information. And so get in touch with her about getting a spot there. So for example, Josh over here and I both, we obviously did our practicum this spring, but we were in touch with them last summer.
I gotcha.
The further in advance, the better chance of getting a spot there.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.